So one of the things I've encountered with business owners, I've seen after talking with working with hundreds and hundreds of business owners, is that we are all out there thinking that we're on an island. We're doing it alone. We're going it alone, and we're running these challenges and obstacles and problems that we're trying to overcome, and we're doing it in isolation. And the truth of the matter is, all of you are going through these same things. And people have been down this path before. And there are best practices, there is a structure, there are ways to make that better and to overcome it. And a lot of these problems are totally predictable. And we're going to work on how to anticipate and overcome those challenges today. I'm Sturdy McKee, and I help companies make more money. So the clients I normally work with are ambitious, coachable business owners that are somewhere in the $1 to $10 million range. People who want to grow and go to the next level, make it through that valley of death episode, and get to the next sustainable point. Core values. Core values are the rules that we live by. They're the way we do things around here. Core values are 3 to 6 word phrases that explain behaviors. They're not aspirational in nature. They're not nice to haves. They're must haves. It's how we select our employees. It's how we hold each other accountable, and we bring them to life by telling stories around them every week in our meetings. When a client needs me, usually they're kind of going through a moment of crisis where they've grown, they're outgrowing their current processes and systems. They start to see things fall apart. They start to see conflict internally. They start to get frustrated with coming to work and don't really understand it because they're half again or twice as big as they were previously. Everything is 10 times more complicated and chaotic. Do you have a decision matrix? And what I'm talking about now is that we're all presented with these opportunities. Opportunities come along all the time. They get us excited, hyped up. You know, we're entrepreneurs. We're going to chase that in this one, and it's never going to happen again. And the truth of the matter is they come around all the time. The question is, how do we neutralize some of our emotions? How do we figure out if this is the right opportunity to pursue? So instead of going over here and over here and over here and never actually going closer to our goal, can we use our vision? Can we use the purpose, the values, and the ambitious goal to see if this is the right opportunity that's going to move us closer to that and be aligned with our purpose and values? Yes, so one of the things that makes my coaching, speaking, and teaching business unique is that I'm not tied to one school of thought. I've tried to be much more eclectic and learn from all different types of sources and see what works best in any given situation and bring those things to the table for my clients and for the people I talk to. The entrepreneurial myth, okay, the E-myth, the entrepreneurial myth is this myth that we are born entrepreneurs. Were you born an entrepreneur? I wasn't. What ends up happening is we're good at something, okay? And we get a little fed up. So we're good at therapy, or we're good at plumbing, or we're a good physician, or we're a good financial planner or accountant, and we decide we're going to go do it by myself. And when I go out and do it by myself, the first thing I run into, and certainly the first thing I ran into, was I didn't know the first thing about management. I didn't know how to manage people. I didn't know the first thing about entrepreneurship or strategic work. So I didn't know how to figure out where we were going. And those are things where we need to develop the skills and the direction so that you can do those, because you're the only one who's going to steer the ship. You're the only one in your business that's going to do that.
Sturdy gave me a whole new way of thinking about a real values-centered leadership. Some of his examples really got me to go back and think about my own leadership.
Sturdy shows up with this presence that is very calm and nurturing, so you feel like you can really listen to this person and trust him.
Sturdy is one of these individuals, you know that when he's speaking, he is walking the talk. It was just absolutely wonderful.
Such smart insights, core values, operational business success. Installing that kind of DNA in my company is going to be a difference maker.
So clients will typically experience increased revenue as well as the sanity and stability that comes with putting proper operations and processes and structure in place around that to be able to grow, add employees, and not create more chaos for themselves. What's your company vision, and do you use it? So a vision is comprised of 3 things. They're a core purpose, or why your company exists, big, ambitious goal, where you're going, and core values, how we're going to behave along the way. Why is this important? Purpose-driven, values-driven organizations have better innovation, better financial performance, they have better employee engagement, and better customer satisfaction. In an LRN study, they looked at these companies and they outperformed their competition 97% of the time, and that was across 17 different countries. So let's work on getting your vision in place.